All right, hello everyone. Sorry, this is a delayed stream, so due to technical difficulties. Okay, even more technical difficulties. Okay, let me. This is my window. Okay. Alright, so here we are. We did some progress last time. Let me show you. How should I? Let me check. Okay. What other branches do I have? Oh, it's materials work in progress. Okay. All right, so let's go through last week's progress in the past week. Okay. The main thing that the main thing I did is the following. Right. Lights now are not ray traced, but let me show you. Let's not use the sunlight. So you see, this light doesn't spread to places that don't directly see the light. So this sees the light. This not really, but currently I think it's a bit higher than this, so it gets affected fully. This doesn't see the light, this doesn't see the light. Here it kind of moves off. This is supposed to be emissive, and this is what we're going to work on today, because if you it has a little fire here, so this should actually emit light, and it does some extent, but not to this and this, because the origin of the light here is inside of the cube. So I'm working on materials now, and here you see, from here you can kind of see this place. It doesn't fully use ray tracing for determining the visibility of where this light hits. Whoops, I don't know what that was. It uses this algorithm, Bresenham, I think it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it, but let me show you how it's written. Right, Bresenham. So basically I do a Bresenham raycast, and that's an algorithm to usually draw lines. But for me, it will kind of draw a line in 3D voxel space, and you can imagine, instead of a pixel, a voxel. Right, so it's not super perfectly accurate, but gets the job done. Right, we don't do the same for the sun and ambient light. that's still propagating with float fill. Another reason why we need emissive materials is for this kind of things. So you see here they're a bit darker because the light is being applied to them. And I don't like it. Actually, I'm not even sure why they're dark. Probably because no light is being applied to them. Anyway, so the thing is, if I unpause the game and I leave it working, you'll see these guys are digging here, the fire will fall down, and then whoops, things get updated properly. Oh yeah, actually this guy here, it's illuminated correctly, and here it's a black selection box, so that needs to be fixed. So you see, this is darker and darker. I can actually comment out the sun again, so you see the contribution better. So now this will fall lower, and it gives you a nice glow, and I like it. So you see, it fell down again. Dwarves are illuminated as well, so all that's good. Now, what the problem is, well, there's many, but I want to fix this bit here, so I'm trying to add materials for this purpose. And then I want actually a different soundtrack, because this one's a bit what? Gosh, that's rain sounds. Beats to chill and game to this good for me. All right. So there we are. All right. But let's not work here. Okay, so I have a work in progress branch, and I did a bunch of work today. On it. So let's see what we have. Oh, it doesn't compile, great. Did it? No, it did. Oh, it did compile. I remember now where I let it at. It's compiling, but not really working because of this. Right, so render with WGPU, render pass. I think the problem is, yeah, PBR material pipeline bind group expects a bind group to be set at index 2. Right. Word. do we set? This is the layout pipeline. Create render pipeline. From the pipeline layout, fragment, vertex, primitive. Buffer layout. Set bind group. Oh, right. Okay, so here second one, I need it to be material instance. Okay, what's this? I see we pass them with this kind of struct. Okay, and then I have materials here. One thing I didn't quite do right is, okay, let's put this here and see where they're coming from. I think it's from render context. Is it anywhere? Right. Static mesh pool, dynamic mesh pool, light buffer. I don't think I created the materials buffer. This is the terrain buffer. This is the one we're casting a ray into, well, drawing a line into. Actually, this can stay. Okay, let's put a buffer here. Did I put it in the mesh pool? Material. Yeah, this has no reason to exist here, because materials are not per mesh pool. So this has to be here. And then it's fine. Okay. No need for this. Commit upload. No need for this. No need for that. Add material. Okay, add material should be here in render context. Material buffer. And let's create it. Did we create it? Material data, okay. We don't need this now. think this was when I had a unified mesh pool. I need to clean it up now. Yeah, so this goes into here. We're wasting quite a bit of performance on a few things. Again. How big should this be? I don't know. It's more than enough. And here we'll have device. Right, and the one missing bit is the material data. I think we can just move here. There's no, so if this isn't per mesh pool, there's no reason for it to live here. And I think we need to fix a bunch of compilation errors. Right? We didn't fill that first. We didn't fill that. Okay. This is the resource manager. Okay. So, all right, let me remember what I was doing. So here I have a materials buffer that we add into. This is not. Let's call it material storage, and then we have a materials map. The reason is this. So here we map from the material name to an index into this guy. And I think this can be already U32 here. Because we won't have that many materials anyway. And then I think this is an unnecessary class now. Cool. Now, what do we do? Group. What's the third dynamic offset? We don't need that, do we? What's a dynamic offset? Subsequent draw calls. Okay, whatever. Right, so here from the render context we need the materials bind group. It's unclear to me though. Let me see where I put this. Maybe I don't need the third one. Maybe I do. So yeah, set 3, binding 0, material data. And I believe then the there should be a separate bind group. I could create it once here. Materials buffer, materials bind group. Okay, and then let's create a bind group for this guy, which is kind of like this. Layout. Okay, is this mandatory? Oh yeah. I think I can't create it like this, can I? Nope. Bind group layout descriptor. I think this is a reference, if I'm not mistaken. And then we only have one entry, which is a buffer. So this is not necessary, and then 0. You have a buffer there, right? Okay. And this would be this guy, materials buffer. So we kind of need to specify, okay, and this is WGPU. Okay. Label, okay. This guy, and then entries, I think it's an array. This kind. Oh, wait. Materials buying group layout already exists. Why is it in the pipeline though? This is a bit dodgy. This needs to be a reference. And I think, I don't know, why is this here? It kind of makes sense, but not really. So if I look in here, geometry detections buying group, create buying group. Okay, so camera buying group somehow is allowed to be here, but then this guy and this guy is here. Yes. I was thinking that the pipeline should tell you what you need, but it doesn't make much sense to me. So what we're gonna do is take this bad boy, put it here. I don't think I need it twice. Oh, and this isn't a special buffer, so I need this guy. Okay. And then bind group layouts. Oh, this is needed for the pipeline layout. Camera materials. I'll send it as a parameter. Okay, because it needs this guy as a, yeah, for the pipeline layout. It's made out of bind group layouts. It's not needed. All right. Complications. So I guess I also need to save this bad boy. Bind group and the buffer. Okay. No problem. Now where we call new on this boy, oh, what the heck. Oh, I have the render inside of this. Ugh. So bad. So this is fine to leave here then. And then I can take it here. Kind of wasted because this will be the same on both pipelines. It will have the same layout, so okay, doesn't matter. Okay. Unable to find a corresponding given at binding 0. Geometry attaches bind group. What are you talking about? Ooh, what's this? This is so this should be good. Am I missing something? This is fine. Oh, is it because... Oh no, it's here. In the pipeline. And what's the layout? Zero is the bind group entry because we only have one. This is the third one. So if I look at the simple, if I look at the vertex shader, it's 3 and 0. Yeah, there we go. Nothing's rendering because we have no materials. So, okay. Resource manager, update mesh data, rebuild mesh pool. Update slides data. I guess I could call how do I make sure this don't get updated over and over again? Oh, this actually uploads them. Oh, commit upload will do nothing. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. So we did something with our buffers. So it will be a little bit of a waste, but not incredible amount of waste. So let's just do it here. Renderer, queue, write buffer. Oh no, with this queue, right? So this should put my buffer on the GPU. Neat. Now, if we're lucky, it's gonna work. But we're never lucky. Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work because actually, I don't know why. Oh, because we never ever updated the buffer. When should we do that? We should do that when we resource manager, rebuild mesh pool. I guess all right, so let's do it here and clean up after. Yes, we need so. Would like to have self-materials storage. Power count is different, then proceed to update this thing. Normally, I would say this isn't super smart. I understand what's the problem here. Oh, I don't know, Rust apparently. Okay, get material storage. So if these are different, we can do the following. Reset. Oh, I can just update upload. Okay. You start index. This is our data. We don't need this other upload guy. Let's see if it works. clean this ugliness in a bit. I just want to get it working. Let's see. Did not work. What? Shock. Render dock time. You know, when you can't think, well, why things aren't working. Might as well just slap this guy. See how it does. New game. Okay. Capture this boy. It could be anything. It could be my buffers are crappy. Material buffer. PBR materials buffer. Why do I have two of them? Why? Ooh. Oh, because this is the wrong name, isn't it? Okay, never mind. I think it's this guy. View contents. Right, what do we have in our material? New. And we can go in materials data here. So we have a base color factor. Okay, there is some data here, right? So we have a vec4. And then we have emissive factor. Emissive color. I don't think this is how it should be actually, but forget it. Vec to text. Texture coordinates offset metallic. Okay. Save. Material data. Right. Oh, I'll be darned. It works. How many? 187. Oh. Emissive. What's this emissive color with the 1 at the end? This should have a 1 at the end. So maybe that's a hint. Oh, let me see. So vec4, vec4, vec2, float, float. Vec4, vec4, vec2, float, float. Right, what? Oh, material input. Which I think color black is correctly this. We mean to say transparent. But anyway, so far so good. This is not a buffer in anything. So, and 187 seems like a reasonable number. Interesting. So the compute pass, the render pass is more interesting for us here. Let's see, overlay, draw call, this boy. Okay, mesh viewer. Okay, so let's debug it. So we have my vertex, and then we have something like texture coordinates, which we get from the material here. Okay, let's material. Ooh, material index 24. Wait a second. This doesn't match what we just seen, does it? I mean, if I look at 24 here, it has some texture coordinates. But then I look at my vertex shader. What's this junk? 0 everywhere. What? Material data. Set 3 binding 0. And material index is fine. Actually, okay, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what the dwarf beard would do there, but maybe these aren't in order because it's from a hash map that I think I iterate on. They should they be in order? I don't know, it doesn't matter actually, but why is my material here not as I expected to be? And I see this vertex buffer. Ooh. No resource. What's this location? 199. I don't see the materials data. So read write resource. Geometry data. So what's going on here? What is going on? So it looks like this did it not get bound correctly? Did it not get bound? So this data got where it's supposed to be. Render pass, color attachments. Okay. All sorts of stuff. We don't care. And then geometry and textures bind group. We create it here. And then we also do this compute stuff. And we put the geometry and textures here. And then we put the materials bind group here. So far, so good. Materials pineapple. And then we use it again here for transparent items. And it totally... Sorry. I think this is supposed to be like this. Unless we have another one, but it doesn't look like to me. Oh, look at this. Progress. Okay. This is progress. What does this mean? It means these don't match to what they're supposed to match. So in order to fix that, we probably want to check our C++, our Rust code. Draw instance. Okay. Actually, I think if I wasn't using raw spear v, this would be caught by the by WGPU. Whoever is checking those things, Naga or whatnot. The shaders match. The shader inputs match whatever the pipeline wants. So that's on me. Or if I was on my Mac, because there I don't use SpearV directly. Right, but okay, let's go into rendering, where we build the mesh pool. Or maybe let's go in the terrain. Terrain RS, and then see here what we have. Chunk, I think. So for the chunks, for each cell, we call build textures. This is not in it anymore, by the way. Wait. But anyway, here we set the material index, which obviously is wrong. So let's see what's up with that. Let's debug it. I don't see why would it be wrong, but so new. So this is a ground type of a grass cell. Self 000. How could you be grass cell, my friend? Oh, because we change it later. It's still grass cell at 000. This is dodgy. Oh no, this is 2817.8. Right, whatever. So grass cell. Resource manager, material storage. We don't have a nice way to see this, do we? Right. In that case, let's try again. Okay. Bro. Oh, wait. Do we not call build textures always? Why don't you kind of stop here? What's wrong with you? Oh man. Okay. Right, grass cell. Okay. God, this is so painful. Why is this not working? Okay. Doesn't matter. Let me just print it. So the name comes from where? Material maps, material input. So here, if we don't find anyone. Wait, what are we doing here? If we have no entry in the material data, add the default one. Okay. But like, shouldn't we add it in the... It's a name, an emissive color, and a texture. But this seems a bit stupid. So we read it here. And then we want to augment this guy. Oh, because it's a texture. And material input dot texture gives us the quad. And the material map here should have done. Okay. Map, storage. Actually, you know what? Oh, these are... Okay. Yeah. Let's look at that map. So this would be the map. And this is the storage. And then I would like to see what's at 0. Okay, great. This is fine. This is also kind of fine. Oh, we create a new one. We create a new one. Interesting. Interesting. Why? Why do we create 2 resource managers? Because we changed the world, maybe? First of all, 189 is the correct size. Okay. Baguette 71. Really? Now blood splatter is at 71. This is not good, is it? I mean, surely this should still match because this is a totally new guy. I can't quite explain to myself. Is it because this guy has random whatever? I don't. Let's do something else actually. So for material storage, is it dot numerate? What's the whoops? Is it what? Index and value. Index and material. Print. Index material. And then move on the next. Well, what am I doing? This is index, okay. So I think clearly these maps are just bonkers. Let me check something quickly. I wanna also print this guy, texture data. And then material map and then this. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, texture quads, sorry. Insert this quad with those values. Those should always be correct. Right, material data. Okay. And let's look at the nice. Okay, now we're cooking, and then we have all of these, and then iron ore. Let's see this tiny guy. Iron ore. It has 0127 min, and then 06445. 5. Right. So this is a texture quad, iron ore. Here it says 26. 26. And then if I scroll down, 26. I'll be darned. It is correct. You know what could be wrong? You know what could be wrong? I wanna check my buffers. This is not the correct instance data, so let's instance data has vec4 mat4, sorry, matrix, light index, this is actually not even needed, sunlight, depth bias, right, this is not good. What is this guy? And this is a little bit offsetted. Right. So here we are. Ground type, okay. Okay. Let me count this bad boy. So we have this guy, some instance data, and this is on the GPU side. And then, man, every time I have to deal with this. Transform, okay, object matrix, light indices, IVEC4, for voxel pulse, sunlight 3, depth bias, float, int. So these two make a vec4 and these make another. What's wrong then? Okay, are these correct? Packed. Voxel position. Float 3. Depth bias. Material index. Picking color. Ground type. I can't see anything obviously wrong. I guess this guy could be vec4, so we don't have any problems. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this isn't needed. Oh, and put this guy here. It's always strange to me. You know what? About this. Sorry, I was being stupid. Maybe because Vec 3 and 4 require the same, so the padding is unnecessary. Very strange though. Very strange. Still strange. What the heck is going on? I think there's an instance data problem here. Oh, now we need to also, what is going on here? We need to rearrange these guys. Light indices. My dude. What? What's the problem all along? Sunlight is here. After that, the bias material index, beacon color, and ground type. So voxel pos 1011, sunlight. Followed by depth bias, followed by material index, followed by picking color and ground. God, what was this? This was the problem actually. Unwrap. Error on a value. Constructor, not enough data provided here. Simple fragment. 284. think that's right now. Oh, and then these are units. Now these are fine. And I guess we can check material data. This seems also fine. So let me just then text chords offset. This is a draw indirect command. I mean, these are wrong anyway, so any one of these can debug. Material buffer is bound. Material index is a reasonable value, 54. I don't have the logs right, so who knows? Sunlight, these are fine. Normals are fine. Well, of course they are, because they come from a different place, but... Set plus exports. Wait, do I need to add these? Yes. Yeah, okay. So if these are fine, now all of my data looks alright, to be honest. Ground type, picking color, material index, okay. 112. Okay, sunlight is fine. Voxel positions, these are fine. Are they? Yeah. This matrix looks okay. This is wrong though. Maybe not. Can I see this as hex? Okay, no. Okay. All right. Let me just then do this. So base color factor, emissive, text chord, offset. And then do we have a name? Let's go to this guy. Follow me. Chicken 1. Okay. 006445. And 0.1279 92969. $98. These are correct. Which is not nice. What is 0? Wood helmet. I wonder if I'm setting them to 0. So the dwarf. $34. Don't understand now. Zero, this is the correct texture for the dwarf. But why is it there? Okay, this music is making me sleepy. This should be bedrock, but it's something else. Do we send the wrong data? I don't see how. Oh. Okay. One thing that could still happen is that these things aren't correct here, so maybe maybe how would I cache that? I think first of all I want these textures to not change every load, right? So this guy needs to be like this. Why is it? I mean, I am aware I am iterating through through this, but why, given it's the same data, why doesn't that map look the same every time? Do you know what I mean? Let me check what I have here. Cloth boots, whatever, and then I guess I could over here. Not that it's made any difference. There's too many moving parts here. It bothers me. But these, I already confirmed them to be correct. So when I do use them here, This is fine. So we get a texture type here. And it has to be correct, because otherwise, I mean, it takes it from here. And we've established this is correct. It's all mapping. So maybe I didn't fix my alignment. Some bedrock cell, right? Terminal. Okay. This is painful. I don't know how to. Bedrock cell is 130. 0699 to 1. And then 00097. Is that correct? Yeah, it's this guy. And it is correct. Okay. Yep, this is correct. So all of this is correct. And then the material index and the under material index are being placed in here. In this instance data. And the only thing that could still be wrong is instance data, or when we upload array of materials, right? So I think for that I want to check those two bits separately. Launch. Okay, what do we have here? Oh. Okay, wrong key combination. Wrong key combo. Okay, so this. Okay, we pasted it. Give me a second. All right, so basically, what do we have here? What is this? 00098 00098. Do you see that here? Six 445. And 000. I guess this is fine because they're going to be aligned. These are wrong. This doesn't even exist. 0.00098. So this is the last one. So this is the correct one. Okay. This is a completely different number. And I don't see two of them the same. And I don't see the first one should be, wait a second, should be this guy. Here. What is going on? Element 0, base color factor, emissive factor, text coords offset, and two other factors. Oh, is this correct? Maybe that is not the correct one. If I just check. These factors are correct though. Eight, 5, 7, 4. Did I not copy it? Wait, this could be also me, so let me try again. Okay. New game. Okay. Also, why would these be different actually? Okay, questions for another day. Now let's see. Okay. Which one is the first one? 0889. Actually, quite a few of them. Oh, this one is here, but then we cleared it. Because the size, oh my god. What have I done? Because the size of these two is kind of the same. This didn't get any updates. My good lord. Remember this hack? Well, I remember it now. If the length is the same. If the length is the same. Ah, you idiot, Alex. Okay, let's always upload it. But this was correct, but it was the previous one and it didn't get updated because the length was the same. Cool. Let's see why we load so many resource managers. Kind of correct. Under the under texture, I think is wrong then. This incorrect, this is not correct. So the under texture The boys look okay, the dwarves. So what's happening with the under texture here in the chunk? We upload things. So here get material index. Oh, this is wrong. So we need to have a oh, sorry, not this guy, close it, run. And then finally, after all of this struggle, we can add I guess this is 0 somehow. Did we not set it anywhere? I think maybe what's wrong with this guy? Oh. Right. Cool. Now we can add the missive here and have a good time. But I need to take a tiny break, so I'll be back in a few. All right, my computer decides to, I don't know what. Anyway, somehow now the monitor is back. Cool. So we built all of this. And I think one thing to think about is how do we tie in a material to renderable? First of all, music we don't need. Okay. So I would say there is a material index that we add in the renderable. So here, right, we could, this guy is being loaded here, which needs name, texture, emissive color. Right, so name, texture, emissive, and this will be red, green, actually blue, do this, and this is what's the name of this guy, and the texture will be let's put one of these. Yeah. What is this guy? Advanced Blacksmith 1-3. What's for? Oh, because is it animated? What are these? Okay, so these are animated. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh. Here's the problem. We should be able to change maybe it was stupid to put the texture ID put the texture offset in the material. Because this needs to be animated, right? So starting to regret that decision. Okay, so we'll undo that silliness. I think I can't add anything here, that's the problem. Can I not? It's unclear to me what the, let's see, sunlight, and then we can put back texture boards. So this would be after sunlight. Texture coordinates offset. This. Let me see if it leaves me to do this. That actually also minimizes the number of materials I have. We didn't really think enough, I feel. Hmm. We need to kind of pack these guys somehow. This is actually not packable. Maybe this and ground type. Yeah. We can do that packing. Also, I'm not sure. Can I put a struct? Seems like only these guys are allowed. Okay. That's fine. So we will yank it out and pack these two in a U32. Actually, ground type should be 8, to be honest. How did I do this here? Chunk. I thought there was a smarter way. Okay. Then Okay. Right, so we have the padding here, ground type. It's just such a silly limitation. Honestly, I don't understand it. Because, like, yeah, if I could, yeah, I don't understand it. I just don't. Right, let me see where we inserted that. Text chords is after sunlight. This is vec2. 12. 13, depth bias, 14. Ground type. Oh, and the material doesn't need this thing anymore. But let's not. Resource manager. Material input data. If it has a texture. No, it doesn't need a texture anymore. And we don't need this, and we don't need this. And this doesn't need this thing. It needs a bit of padding now, which is unfortunate. Doesn't need this. Put the padding here. Unused. Text chord offsets doesn't exist anymore. And this means a lot of things. But for now, we don't touch it. Come on. This is unnecessary. Missing field texture line 10. What? Oh, here. We don't need this one. Name and emissive color. Now, what do? We set the material, we don't take it from, could mean we just set a default one at position 0. Total number of vertex attributes exceeds the limit. Really? But you see, that makes no sense. So picking color and ground type. Material index. Ground type. Okay. Okay, material index, ground type. So picking color should be after depth bias. 14, 15. Okay, 16 bits. And this is another 16. Why is this a problem? I don't get it. Oh. Okay, and right. So where's material index? So this and then ground type. So we took the material index. What's the ground type used here? And this would be there you go. And now the compute shader as well. This doesn't exist anymore, so it would be material index and ground type. There we go. I think this is okay. And this is some random buffer we need for later. Okay. So all of these materials now are wrong. And declare vertex shader 58. Can't I read from this? There we go. Cool. Sunlight. Okay, so let's see. Transform sunlight text codes 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, this is good. And let's see the numbers. Backlight indices. Where are the light indices? Okay. Mm-hmm. And ground type. This is actually the other way around. 1531. Okay. So I need to pack them everywhere. I should make a sort of a constructor. So material index and ground type will be so I want material index to be no ground type is shifted, so it's ground type 16 or is this correct? I think so. Okay, this is the same everywhere because this is kind of a hack with the ground type. And now we need just the terrain. Okay, let me see again. So material index, so ground type, wait, is the high bits. Okay. 16. This is here. This is here. Okay. Is it? Okay. This is actually 8, so to be honest, this is a silly thing. Okay. Why is it because the result of this guy? Not a shift. Okay. I think this is correct. So ground type is the low bit. No, ground type is the high bit. This is the low bit. Ground type is the high bit. And index is the low bit. Okay. Instance data. Material index is the low bit. 16, 21. This is the correct moment. Okay, let's run it. Another thing, we're sending these cells. We don't need that, the int coordinates. We can just divide things. Oh, right, cool. Cool. This is because, we might crash the stream here. Material index. Okay. We don't use it for anything though, so why do we even... Okay. I'm surprised this guy got compiled. Okay, it's not working anyway. I think it's because of padding things. Instance buffer. Instance of buffer. Right. So what's the data here? Oh, this is wrong. Oh, this guy. Also wrong. How is this only zeros? First of all, transform light indices, voxel position, sunlight, text coords. And ground type. I'm picking color. Okay. This is 0, so this is not good. So oh, this is not. Okay. This is fine. I think one thing that I'm a little bit concerned is in types. Not that this does anything, but stay accurate. Yes. Oh, the materials. Materials are wrong, so let's put 0 always. Do I even sample that in the have the lights here? We don't have anything. Oh. I think this is the tree here, yeah. I think this is good. We're having some trouble with the unlit terrain. That somehow is invisible. Why? We're not even using material index. Oh, maybe this maybe this shader math is wrong. Shouldn't I shift it back? And in the GPU, in the compute. This guy. Okay. This is correct. Lighting, this is correct. Material index. Picking color. Okay. How about we see this number 3 or crazy. This number is crazy. For what it's supposed to be. Texture coordinates seem fine. Why is this so big? Oh. So this is like this. So this should be the end thing. Should it though? How about we put this to 0? Wait, what's this? This is correct. Right. But somehow my buffer is not. This is wrong. And I wonder if the padding... Oh, wait. This is junk. Okay, so this is correct. Wait, that is a bedrock cell. Okay, I need to also put padding here somehow. Cool. And then let's maybe let's see this guy. Ground type 0. Oh. Oh, because it's the other way around. Oh god, am I just being completely stupid? Yeah. Simple math. A bit tired, but I really want to see this through. All right. Cool. I don't need the materials here, do I? Yeah. Then wait. Text shader. Need to add a keyword because it crashes otherwise. Okay, cool. So you see, this is the emissive green blue thing. So now if I go in my materials, so this one will be 0 everywhere. And then glowing workbench. And now I think all I want to do is material name, set so now we should have no glowing, nothing. Blacksmith one. Renderable. Renderable type, cube with height. Now let's see. Material name. Okay. I don't like material name, so I'll just leave it material. And now the name will be glowing workbench. We don't unwrap here. And we map it into this guy, so we'll just get material index like this. Then Unwrap or 0. This should be good. This is 0 for some reason. Oh. My bad. This is so cool. Okay, I like this. So we have a bunch more done now, and we have materials, so we can make glowing stuff. I think we can do stuff with water. This failed. Thank you. Why is that an option on wrap? Map cell. This is always 0, so there's even no need to do that. For terrain 4 now, right? So let's... This is the same. Okay, 0 and 0. It's like a random one. Yeah, so this will be the default one. Material index is 1. Okay, and then is my shader not picking it up? Materials. Oh, I think it's because because of this. It's glowing now. So if we want that to be a bit more tricky, we can even go here. Color from this. Whoops, we didn't copy. Materials, boom, splat it here, and then let's see. This shouldn't be glowing workbench, it should be on fire or something. Nice. I have a mask here so this doesn't get multiplied, but that looks good. I like it. Let's turn off the sun and enjoy. Yeah, this is cool. So next time some optimizations. Materials work in progress. Anyway, I think I'm done today. Okay. Moving this here, compare and pull request. Yep, all good. Okay. So this is it for today. We did materials, we debugged a lot, and I think we're in a fairly good place to start on the sky and stuff. I can add different materials for these things, but for now, I think it's fairly nice. Like the more metal-y ones, this can have a bit more metal. Shininess. And this is just emissive, but I'll add the rest of